It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's coming up a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Commanders and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here. As it'll... Zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
And he's in for Eagles touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board for... A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Now in a pretty difficult situation is this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone, 2nd and 5. Powell. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Powell throwing on 3rd down here. It's a short one. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide the right, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that's the risk. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Back to throw, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
On first down, Howell. Complete, it's Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Second down, Howell now. That is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. So here we go, 4th down, Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Little bootleg here, Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
One of the tight ends comes in motion. He'll try again. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chris. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the... So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in this 3rd quarter. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Open man is Samuel, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not very... Defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run here with Rodriguez. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Gibson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. On third down, here comes Swift. And oh, he's just going to be short. The offense looking for one more first down to try to end this thing. The defense has 2 timeouts, but the offense leading in a tight one here late. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return is Ward. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in the... He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.